Hello guys, this is the tutorial number 6 in our Unity mobile game development video tutorial series. So in the previous video we have done something like this. Let me show you. I'm gonna run my game. Let's give it some time. Alright, now I can see my bird in the middle of the screen. When I tap my screen, now my bird is moving like this. Alright, I can tap on the device screen and the bird will move up like this. Alright, now next thing I'm going to animate this wing, so we can see bird is flapping his wings. But before that, I'm going to add some graphics into this scene. This is like a lonely view for now, so I'm going to add some graphics. First, I'm gonna delete this background. I don't need it. I can add some background color into my camera, so I'm gonna select my camera, and in the background color I can change this background color. I can pick a color like this or this. Okay, let's pick a color like this, so I don't have to use alternate background image to replicate my background. I can use this color. Alright, now I'm going to animate my bird's wings flipping. Alright, to do that, I'm gonna select the wing, and I can add a new animation. If you can't see this animation panel, you can edit from here, animation. Alright, I have already added that panel. Now I'm gonna make this wing flip animation, create a new one like this. I'm gonna select the animation panel. I have already create some animations, so I'm gonna create, let's say, wing up. So this is my wing up animation. I'm gonna save this. Also, I'm gonna create another animation because first bird is already up his wings. So first I have to do is wing down animation. So I have to create another clip. I can create another clip in the same object for the same object by clicking this list and create new clip, wing down. Alright, now in the same object there are two animation clips. Then I'm gonna animate the wing down animation. Enable the keyframe recording mode and go to, let's say, the first second and move it like this. Alright, now when the animation is playing, it will be like this. I'm gonna speed this up. I can drag these keys to, like, let's say 0.2. Alright, then I have to do another animation to wing up. I'm going to select wing up. In wing up, I should move my wing from down to up. Alright, so I should have my down position from my previous animation. I can see my down position in this key right here. So I'm gonna copy this key, control, you can just select the key and Control C to copy this key. I have pressed Control C and go to the win up. Move your timeline to 0. Control V to paste that key in the timeline. Alright, now I have the exact position where my wing has stopped at the win up, win down animation at the end. Alright, so I'm starting from this position now in win up. Then I'm moving my timeline into, let's say again 0.2. Then I can move this frame to up, move this win to up side. I'm going to copy this value, no, not that one, this one. I'm going to copy this value because I need the exact position when the wing is up. Alright, copy this one and go to this animation clip, go to the 0.2 and paste it right here. Alright, now when you play the win up animation, you can see the win is going up, and in the down animation, win is going down. Alright, now I have two clips. In one clip, bird will down his wings, and in the other clip, bird will up his wing. Alright, now I'm going to open another window. I need animator window. In this animator, you can see both. Let me adjust it right here. Alright, as you can see in the animator panel, you can see both the animation clips that I have created with the wing. This is the wing up and this is the wing down. So let me run this game now, and you can see the changes that happening within in the animator. First I'm gonna pause this, then I'm gonna play this. Alright, when the game is start, it will the win will start to animate the win up clip, because that is where the connection is going from entry to win up. And as you can see, it is looping. So first I should prevent that looping. I'm gonna stop this, just double click the animation clip and you can see loop time. I'm gonna untick this option. Now when I play this game again, it will do just one animation and then win is not moving again. Alright, so I should do the same thing to win down. So if bird is up his wings, then he will up his wings and he should keep that position to, and the same thing when the wing is down, he should stay in that position until the player is tapping the screen again. Alright, now when the game is start, bird has up his wings. Then when I tap for the first time, bird should go up. While the bird is going up, the wing should he should down his wings. Alright, that is how normally a bird will fly. So the first animation he should do is the wing down animation. So I'm going to create a new empty animation clip, because at the beginning he shouldn't doing any of these animations. He should just keep his wings as it like. Alright, so first I'm gonna create an empty animation clip, then I'm gonna set as layer default state. Alright, so now the game will start from this empty animation. It won't make bird flip his wings up or down either way. Alright, then in then the next thing bird will do is down his wings. So I'm gonna create a connection from this to this. After that, what he should be doing is up his wings. Alright, then I'm gonna connection to this, and after that, next thing the bird will do is down his wings. Alright, so this is the path. You should understand how this works. First, all the thing will start with an empty animation. Then first time user tap the screen, bird will go up, wing should go down. That is why I have connect from this state to wing down state. Then after that, bird will fall down, and when he fall down, wing should go up. Alright, that is why I connect wing down from wing down to wing up. Then after, when the user tap on screen, then the wing should go down again. Alright, then from that point to the end, this is the loop that is going to be happen. Wing down, wing up, and wing down. Alright, now we should add some parameters to control these things. Alright, I'm gonna add a boolean parameter, wing up. So I'm going to make this boolean true and false, and when this boolean is true, that means bird will up his wings. If this boolean false, that means bird will down his wings. Alright, now let's think. I'm gonna click this arrow line. Then I can add a condition. When the condition is true, then in the animator, it will translate from this animation to this. Alright, so I'm going to click this arrow key, then I'm going to add a condition. I will say if wings are down, that is the time this animation should happen. Alright, I'm starting with an empty animation state, and when the wing is down, that is when this animation should start. So at the beginning, wing up is false, so I should make this true. As you can see in the game also, bird will start his wings up, wing ups. Alright, so you should also take this boolean that will make it sense. Alright, then I'm going to click this arrow key, the next one that point wing down from wing up. I'm going to click this arrow key, and I would say if the wing up is true, that is when this transition should be doing. Alright, if wing up variable is true, that means bird should up his wings. Then you can transition from this animation to this one. And the opposite way, you can click this arrow key and you can say this transition should be happening if wing up is false. Alright, I'm going to run this again, and let's say I will show you how this is working. in the animator controller. So first the empty animation will work and win up is true. That is why this transition won't happen, because if you want to make this transition happen, then win up should be false. Alright, now I'm going to false this one. Now see what is going to happen. As you can see, when I false the win up boolean, this transition has occurred, and from new state to animation transition to win down. That is why the bird down his wings. Now I'm going to enable, I'm going to true this win up boolean, and when you true that, I'm going to click this arrow key, and I have already said if you want to do this transition, then win up should be true. Alright, so I'm going to click true. As you can see, now that transition has done and bird has up his wings. And for the next time, just untick this win up, that means it will be false and he will down the wing. So this is the way you can do that. Alright, you have to handle this transition with these conditions. Alright, now I'm going to make this happen with the code, not by just clicking this tick button. Let me show you how to do that. I'm going to my bird script, and I'm gonna create a new variable. Let's say public animator. I'm gonna create a new variable called, let's say, wing, and its data type is animator. So I can assign a new animator object into this wing. I'm gonna remove this public access level, I don't need that. I'm gonna make this serialized field. Alright, now when I go back to my code, let's wait a moment. I'm gonna select bird, and I can see a new variable called win, and it requires an animator object. So I can drag this wing into here. That is not because it has the same name in the variable. It is because when you go to the wing object, it has the animator component. That is why you could drag that wing into this object. Alright, now I have accessed my wing within my code. Now I can access all the aspects in that wing using this wing variable. So I should say something like this. I'm gonna find where the bird is going up. Let's see, this is where the bird is going up. Alright, now I'm going to say in here, when the bird is going up, I would say win dot set bool. I can access all the aspects within this animator panel from this variable, animator variable. I can access all these parameters and all these animator clips as well. So I would say win dot set bool. With this set bool method, I can set any kind of boolean parameter values. I would say win up is false. So when the bird is going up, its wing should go down. That is why I said the value as false to win up. So the same thing, I'm gonna copy this one, and when the bird is falling, I would say win up is true. When the bird is falling down, then the bird's win should go up. Alright, when the bird is going up, win should go down. When the bird is going down, win should go up. Now I'm going to run this application. Alright, I'm gonna tap on the screen. I can't see any of these things. Okay, now I can see. Alright, that is because let me explain that. When this animation is happening, if I untick this win up, first we have to think how this transition is working. If you want this transition to happen, then win up should be false, and this also, in the same time, this animation, this empty animation, should be at the end of the frame. That means this animation should also end. When at the end this win up should be false, that is the only time when this transition is going to happen. So I should say I'm going to has exist time. You can see this option. I'm going to disable this option. Alright, so this doesn't have any exit time anymore, so it can be exit at any time. Alright, now I'm gonna I can do the same thing to this one also. I'm gonna disable the exit time, so it will occur right after the change of this boolean. Alright, so this whole animation won't be happening at the middle of the animation. This transition can be happen when you disable this option. Alright, now I'm gonna run this again. Alright, I'm gonna tap on my screen. Alright, now as you can see, when I tap on my screen, the animation is happening correctly, and the bird is flipping its wings properly according to the movement of the bird. Alright, now the task is done. Now we can add some more graphic to this scene. Let's add some graphics. Alright, let's add some graphic elements into the scene. I have created a few elements in the previous tutorials. I'm opening the resources folder. Alright, first I'm going to add my ground. Just drag it like this and position it in here. Then I can add some buildings to my background like this. Right, ground buildings. I can add then no, I'm not gonna resize it. I'm going to copy this object, Control C, Control V to duplicate it, and I'm gonna drag it like this. And I can make some different design in Illustrator and import them as different building types into my Unity project, but right now I'm not going to do that. I will change the color. Let's see, like this, so we can see some kind of different difference than my previous building set. Alright, Now I have added these two and also my ground, and then I'm gonna add some let's see, I have some clouds and I have some bushes. Let's add some bushes into the scene. So I can't see them because they are behind my buildings, so I have to make some layer order in my images. Let's see, my building should be at the bottom of the sprite layer, image layers. So I'm going to put my buildings from the all images. Let's see, it's in my it is in the 0 position in the order in layer. Then I'm going to select my bushes. I'm going to say it is 1. So now my bushes are front from the building. Alright, it's like this. And I can add some bushes. Control C, Control V. I have pasted couple of bushes, and I'm going to select all these objects and move it into my first bush object. So now I can access all the bushes with this object. Now I'm going to select this bush and I can move it like this, and this one also. Let's move it like this one like this, and this like this. I'm going to position them in here. Alright, I'm going to run this game. Alright, bird is moving, but as you can see, my background is not moving. It is like the bird is in the same position. So I should move my background. I can use an animation to do that. I'm going to put this building also in this object, so I can access all the building with this object. I can access all the bushes with this object. Alright, now I have to move this building, also move these bushes like this, and the same time I have to move this ground also like this. So when the background is moving to this way, we can see it is like the bird is moving forward. Alright, I'm going to animate these things separately. First I'm going to animate ground. Click the ground object, go to animation, create a new clip. Let's say I'm gonna open my animations folder. Let's say ground, save. It will be a simple animation. You have to get this point, the point where the color separation between white and yellow. I can move my ground with this X variable. I'm gonna put it like this. Alright, now my position is in this edge. Now I'm going to move this timeline to, let's say, 1, and then I'm gonna move my ground to like this. Alright, so another point where white and yellow is separating should be in this point. So I should make it like this. I can move it like this. Alright, now you can see it as a loop. Alright, let me show you. Wait, I'm gonna select both these keys, and I'm going to say both tangents should be linear. All right, now in the scene view, you can see some kind of animation, some kind of serious animation is happening, but in the game view it is like an infinity. uh, Ground is moving, just moving. All right, all right, now I'm going to do the same thing to my building and my bushes. Now ground is moving uh, in one speed, and the background shouldn't move with the same speed. There must be some kind of differential between the building speed and ground speed. So building should be more slowly compared to the ground. So I'm going to select the building, and let's say I'm in here. I can do a thing like this. Okay, I'm going to select this building, and I'm going to reset this color so I can make a great um, loop with this. I would say it like this. Okay, I'm gonna create a new animation. Let's say my the animation name is building. I can move it to 1, and I will move my this pink building, this my orange building, to this position. Right, that will make it a great loop. Now when you uh, run this animation, you can see at the beginning it will start with an orange building, and it will end with also an orange building. I'm gonna do the same thing as I done in the ground, both tangents, linear. I'm gonna run this. All right, I should set a different speed. Now as you can see, both ground and buildings are moving in the same speed, so I can do a simple thing like this. I'm going to uh, expand the duration. Let's see, 3. All right, now let's see. So the building speed should uh, less than compared to the ground speed. All right, this is a nice movement. Now it's perfect. Now I should also animate the bushes. So bushes should have another different speed. It should greater than the building speed, and it should less than the ground speed. So it the bushes speed must be between the building and ground speeds. I'm gonna select a bush, let's say like this, and I can do something like this. Let me think. All right, it will start in this position, and I can move it to here. It will make a perfect no, it won't make a perfect loop. So let me adjust some bushes. in here, and in here. Okay, I can do something like this. I'm going to move these bushes in here, and I'm going to delete these two bushes for now. All right. Okay, now I'm going to animate this like this. I'm going to create a new animation. Let's say bushes. All right, I'm going to set my duration into 2 seconds. So now the ground animation is 1 second and the build-in animation is 3 seconds, and now the bush animation is between those two speeds. Now I'm going to move these bushes all the way up to here. All right, now when you start, you can't see any bushes, and the end you can't also see any bushes, so it will make a better loop. Now I'm gonna set again both tangents linear. Let's see. All right, now let me see. All right, as you can see, bushes are moving moving faster than the ground, so I should do something to prevent that. Let's see, what can I do? All right, I'm going to remove the last bush as well, and I can adjust this animation when I move it to here. I'm going to get it back to this position. All right, now let's see. Now still I think bushes has more speed compared to the ground, so I should do some adjustment. Let's say, let's go to the bush, and I'm gonna drag this key into, let's say, 2.3 maybe. It will make it more slow. Now let's see. You have to adjust these animations and get the perfect looking and background to your game. All right, you have to just think how to make the perfect background. All right, now it is perfect. Now the ground has more speed than the bushes, and finally for the background buildings. All right, now we are kind of getting to our end of this game. Now in this tutorial, this is the end point. So if you have any questions with this tutorial, you can ask me anytime in my Discord server, and you can ask in the comment section. All right, so I will be back with another tutorial. Until then, have a good day.